Wild Hogs was sort of a phenomenon in that it was a surprise hit, and some people characterized it as sort of like a movie for middle America. Do you resent that sort of appraisal?
Not really, because look, you tend to make movies for the audience, and so if they're going in middle America, I mean, I think a lot more people went than just middle America, and I think that's why it kind of became what it became. Um, I don't know if it was just for middle America. I think it was I don't even think it was for, guys that were going through some kind of midlife crisis either. Do you know what I mean? I've had kids come up to me and say, "Oh my God, we love the movie," and grandmas, and I think it was just kind of a celebration of friendship, like this one was a little bit.
Are you working on Wild Hogs too?
Yeah, there's a script, and they're trying to wrangle all the guys, which is not easy because you have four of them, so. It's not easy with one guy, and then when you try to get schedules for four people, I've always said I would be interested as long as there's all four guys back. Because for me, the movie, as much as it's a brand or whatever now, the movie worked because of those four guys.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like, you can't just take one out and replace them with someone else because it's a whole different chemistry. So for me, it's important that if there was ever a sequel, that it would be the same kind of components, and that we would try to at least make the movie better than the first one.
You are working on a film based on a graphic novel you wrote. I was wondering if you could talk a little about that.
I love that you asked me that question. We did a graphic novel that I created called Last Rain that we're doing with Boom Comics. And it was basically my way of kind of creating a storyboard for a big trilogy of films that I have in my head. That's kind of, it's nothing like anything that I've directed. It's kind of post-apocalyptic. If feudalism kind of resurfaced in a post-apocalyptic world, what would that look like? Mm-hmm. And so the lead characters in that, are soldiers or kind of have picked up on this ancient art of soldiering, but with modern gear.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, it's Ridley Scott-esque type of movie, but something that we want to mount up soon. But that'll be a totally different side. But
it seems like the way those movies get made now is like that's like the new screenplay is doing a graphic novel first to give people the idea of what it will look like.
For us it was a shorthand, so that we could have a document that says, here's the world, this is what it looks like, and you can show studios pictures, and they get it. It's not because it's such a big world. I couldn't imagine how George Lucas pitched Star Wars. Like, trust me, it's great. There's Boba Fett, and all this stuff. So for us, it was putting it on paper and saying, here's kind of the look of the world, and this is what we want to do, and then also give it to the fans of the graphic novel and comic books, and then hopefully translate that into a movie.